Have you ever wondered if your cat feels lonely? Cats have a reputation for being independent, but that doesn't mean they're immune to feelings of isolation. In fact, studies show that cats are social creatures who crave interaction and companionship, even if they don't always make it obvious. Today, we'll delve into science-backed signs that your cat might be feeling lonely. By recognizing these signs and addressing them, you can help your feline friend lead a happier and healthier life. Sign 1: Increased vocalization. One of the clearest signs of a lonely cat is increased vocalization. Cats communicate with their owners through meows, chirps, and even yowls, but a lonely cat may start meowing more frequently and with a different tone. These meows might sound mournful or more urgent. Research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science indicates that vocalization is often a sign of emotional distress in cats. It's their way of saying, "I'm feeling neglected." For example, imagine your cat meowing incessantly as you're about to leave for work. This could be their way of expressing unease about being left alone. To help, make sure to acknowledge your cat's meows with a response. While you might not understand exactly what they're saying, this interaction reassures them that you're paying attention. Also, try incorporating interactive toys or recorded sounds, like soft music or nature sounds, to keep them company when you're away. Sign 2: Changes in grooming habits. Cats are meticulous groomers, but loneliness can disrupt this natural behavior. Some cats may start over-grooming as a coping mechanism for stress, leading to bald patches or irritated skin. On the other hand, some cats may neglect grooming altogether, resulting in a scruffy or unkempt coat. These behaviors are not just aesthetic issues, they're signals of emotional distress. Veterinarians at the American Veterinary Medical Association explain that over-grooming can release endorphins, providing temporary relief from anxiety. Conversely, a cat that stops grooming may be feeling too lethargic or depressed to care about their appearance. If you notice these changes, don't hesitate to consult a vet to rule out medical issues. To address loneliness, ensure your cat feels engaged by providing new textures and scents, like a blanket they can knead or a cat-safe essential oil diffuser. Sign 3: Loss of appetite or overeating. Changes in eating habits can also indicate loneliness in cats. Just as some humans eat for comfort or lose their appetite when feeling down, cats can exhibit similar behaviors. A lonely cat might stop eating altogether or overeat as a form of self-soothing. Both scenarios can have serious health implications, such as weight loss, obesity, or gastrointestinal issues. For instance, if your cat usually rushes to the food bowl at mealtime, but suddenly shows no interest in eating, it could be a sign of emotional distress. On the flip side, if they're constantly begging for food and finishing their meals in record time, loneliness could be the culprit. To combat this, try feeding your cat at consistent times and using puzzle feeders to make mealtime more stimulating. Puzzle feeders provide both physical and mental activity, giving your cat something to focus on besides their feelings of loneliness. Sign 4: Destructive behavior. Have you noticed your cat suddenly knocking over objects, scratching furniture, or tearing up curtains? These destructive behaviors are not just acts of rebellion, they're cries for attention. Cats are naturally curious creatures, and when they're bored or lonely, they'll find ways to entertain themselves, even if it means breaking the rules. Behaviorists explain that destructive behavior often stems from a lack of mental stimulation. For example, a lonely cat might climb onto shelves and knock over items simply because they're seeking engagement. To address this, enrich your cat's environment with scratching posts, climbing trees, and interactive toys. Rotating toys can also keep their interest alive. If possible, spend more time playing with your cat, using feather wands or laser pointers to provide much-needed mental and physical stimulation. Sign 5: Excessive sleeping or restlessness. Cats are known for sleeping a lot, but there's a difference between normal napping and excessive sleeping caused by loneliness. A lonely cat might sleep more than usual out of boredom or depression. Conversely, some cats might become restless, pacing around the house, or vocalizing at odd hours. Imagine coming home to find your cat still in the same spot you left them in the morning. This could be a sign that they're feeling unmotivated and disengaged from their environment. On the other hand, if your cat seems to be wandering aimlessly or can't settle down, they might be feeling anxious due to loneliness. To help, establish a routine that includes dedicated playtime and cuddle sessions. Cats thrive on predictability, so creating a consistent schedule can provide them with a sense of security. Sign 6: Avoidance or clinginess. Loneliness can manifest in two opposite behaviors: avoidance or clinginess. Some cats might become distant, hiding in corners or under furniture, as if they're withdrawing from the world. Others might become overly clingy, following you from room to room and demanding constant attention. For example, a cat that's usually social but starts avoiding interaction might be feeling neglected. On the other hand, a cat that can't seem to leave your side might be desperately trying to fill the void left by loneliness. Both behaviors indicate that your cat needs more emotional support. Spend time engaging with your cat on their terms. If they're avoiding you, try sitting quietly nearby and letting them come to you. If they're clingy, provide extra affection but also ensure they have independent activities to enjoy. Sign 7. Increased aggression. Loneliness can sometimes manifest as aggression. If your cat suddenly starts hissing, biting, or swiping at you or others in the household, they might be feeling frustrated or overstimulated by the lack of social interaction. Cats need outlets for their energy, and when they don't have enough stimulation, it can lead to behavioral issues. To address this, make sure your cat has plenty of toys to engage with and a safe space where they can retreat if they're feeling overwhelmed. Interactive play sessions can also help channel their energy in a positive direction. Be patient and avoid punishing aggressive behavior, as this could worsen their stress and loneliness. Sign 8. Unusual litter box habits. Cats are usually very particular about their litter box habits, but loneliness or stress can cause them to act out in this area. A cat that suddenly starts urinating outside the litter box might be trying to communicate their feelings of distress. This behavior can be especially frustrating for owners, but it's important to understand the underlying cause. Ensure that the litter box is clean and in a quiet, accessible location. If the behavior persists, consider whether your cat might be feeling lonely or stressed. Adding more interactive elements to their environment or spending more quality time with them can help alleviate this issue. As always, consult a vet to rule out medical problems. Sign 9. Overeager greeting behavior. If your cat greets you with excessive enthusiasm when you return home, it could be a sign of loneliness. While it's normal for cats to be happy to see their owners, an overly exuberant greeting, like constant rubbing, loud meowing, or following you everywhere, might indicate they've been feeling isolated while you were away. To help, try leaving out interactive toys or food puzzles to keep your cat engaged during your absence. Spending a few minutes cuddling or playing with your cat as soon as you get home can also help them feel more secure and less lonely. Sign 10. Seeking comfort objects. A lonely cat might start seeking comfort in objects that smell like you, such as clothing or bedding. They might curl up in your laundry basket or carry around a favorite toy as if it were a security blanket. This behavior is a way for them to feel closer to you when you're not around. You can help by leaving out an old shirt or blanket that carries your scent. This can provide a sense of comfort and reassurance while you're away. Additionally, ensuring your cat has access to cozy spaces, like a soft bed or a sunny perch, can make their environment feel more inviting.